Hi everyone, John here. I just wanted to talk about some of the media confrontation that's been going on between our Premier Daniel Andrews and the Federal Finance Minister, which by the way actually lives in Victoria and lives in Melbourne, and but he seems to be going against our Premier and going against the way that we're moving out of lockdown and how slow it is and so forth and so forth. And when I heard everything that was going on today in the media and everything, I just wanted to do a quick little video because I was so annoyed. I think I spoke about him once before, but this time he was just blatantly obvious with some of the things that he was thinking about, and he actually didn't just think about it, he came out and said what he wanted to say. And this time our Premier Daniel Andrews is doing it, which is doing a fantastic job. He's just brilliant and trying to bring us out of this lockdown. Never gets upset about anything, never wants to listen to what anyone's going to say. He just wanted to get on with the job, and he has been getting on with the job and doing the best that he can for us Victorians and here in Melbourne. So, but this time I think it got under his skin a little bit because the media was asking questions left, right and centre. Pretty much everyone was asking the same thing, once it did get under his skin, he arced up and he started to say how he felt, and I agree with him absolutely 100%, because what he was saying was that he's virtually saying that Josh, who's I just call him Joshy because I have no respect for him at all, so I just call him a little boy's name, just call him Joshy. So, but he's not doing Victorians and Melburnians any favours at all. I've said this once before. Look, this is a very serious thing that's happened here, and as it has around the world. But I'm just talking about here in Melbourne, Victoria. So, what I want to say is that there've been too many people, especially aged people, that have passed away, and also there's so many people that have lost their jobs, which I've spoke about in many videos in the past. And these people won't get their jobs back, and there's businesses that have closed, and it's extended to country Victoria as well. And country Victoria now is just starting to get on its feet and starting to open up, which is great. And now we're in a little bit of the earlier stages of that, and we're trying to get to like country Victoria and all the rest. So all these things that been said from the Federal Finance Minister doesn't help us, doesn't help the morale for people, doesn't help how anyone feels, doesn't help the people that have passed away, and doesn't help Daniel Andrews, it doesn't help Victoria. And our Premier came out and said, well, it just seems like it's a hidden agenda with the Federal Prime Minister. Everything is just political with him. So in my earlier videos, I used to talk about the fact that the Federal Finance Minister, really, his agenda was trying to say that everything that Victoria was doing was wrong, but really his agenda was the fact, because he's the Federal Finance Minister, and I've said before that we provide maybe up to 30% or something of the GDP finances for the whole of the country, because Victoria just produces so much and we make so much money that it was affecting his budget and it was affecting his bottom line. And so that's what it was really all about. Anyone else that's listening to this guy, I just hope that you understand that Daniel Andrews is right, and it is just that his hidden agenda is, now it's come out in the open, that really it's just all political. So instead of trying to support us and trying to work with Daniel Andrews together and come up with different ideas, he just gets he'll only say what he has to say when he's in front of the media. And it's all just to promote himself for the next upcoming election. And because he wants Liberal to be in, and he's a Liberal person, and of course Daniel Andrews is a Labor person, so he doesn't have any good feelings towards Daniel Andrews, I suppose. But what he's saying is just really just rough and ready. It's just in-your-face type talking. It doesn't do anyone any good. But I think the Federal Finance Minister just thinks that it's doing himself good. It's promoting himself. And but what it's really doing, and I hope everyone out there understands, it's hurting Victorians to hear this sort of thing, to hear the fact that someone that's in government is not supporting our local government here in Victoria, because our Premier is actually supporting all of us in Victoria. And like I said, this person comes from Victoria as well, the Federal Finance Minister. He lives in Melbourne. So I suppose I really just wish that he would do the right thing, and he would just start collaborating together with Victorian politicians, especially Daniel Andrews, so that we could all be as one. And I remember in my earlier videos, him and the Prime Minister used to say, well, we're going to help Victoria as much as we can, and we're all in this together. Do you think we're all in this together now, Joshy? Look, I have no respect for this guy anymore. He's just a selfish person, and I've been quite kind and quite nice about and diplomatic with all the things that I've had to say in the past. But this person, I think Daniel Andrews got this right today in saying that his hidden agenda is just out in the open now. It's all political. It's all about his political gain, his grandstanding in front of the media and all the rest. It's just all for himself. And everything that he says is just a criticism. It does nothing for us. It does nothing for all the people that have worked so hard in doing all of these lockdown rules, living with these lockdown rules, not seeing family, not seeing anyone that we care about, people losing their jobs, people losing their lives, people losing their loved ones. So I can't really say a message out to Joshy, really, I suppose, but if he ever listens to my videos, I have no respect for what you're doing, especially when it's just political grandstanding for your own political gain. So, look, that's all I really wanted to say. I was just a little bit annoyed with that, but I want to say to every Victorian out there, and everyone else around the world as well, be proud of what you're doing. And everyone says stay strong, and it's becoming like a cliche, but I'm telling you, it is a very true cliche now. Be proud of yourselves and be strong and be busy, be mindful of what's going on, and just keep yourself busy and keep yourself healthy and keep yourself happy. And thank you for listening to my channel. Have a wonderful day.